Welcome to No Software Saturday, which is day 4 of the Keep It Simple Stupid challenge on the Accountants Mastermind community. So today's challenge is to download a CSV file or go into your credit card statements and bank statements and download at least a quarter's worth of direct debits and standing order transactions, and then review them to see if you're paying for any software that you're currently not using. Now, when we speak to most practices, you bet your bottom dollar there will be at least one piece of software in there that you've subscribed to that you're not currently using. And today's challenge is around either canning that or calendaring it. So you've got a choice. You either fire up your email and email them today to give them notice and cancel that software, or alternatively, you put time in your calendar. So for however long you think it will take, you put time in your calendar to implement that piece of software. So if it's a big bit of software like practice management software that you're not currently using, or you're not using it as efficiently as you could, you might choose to put 3 hours a week, for argument's sake, every Tuesday morning in your calendar now. Block that time out in order to implement that software. Or if it's something that's not quite as big as that, that you just need to spend perhaps 2 or 3 hours on getting up and running, getting a system in place, then you can put that time in the calendar now. So the challenge today, very simply, is review all of your direct debits, all of your standing orders for any software that you're currently not getting the use out of or not maximizing, and then either canning it, i.e. giving notice on it so you stop paying it, or alternatively, calendly it. Or calendar it. So put time in the diary to do something with it. Now, if you go to your diary and you can't find the time, then you probably need to be canning it and then coming back to it at some point in the future. Today's scoring is you score 20 points and a big bell done if you've already reviewed your direct debits in the last quarter and you have a system in place in order to remind you to do it, and you are also not paying for any software that you do not use. So 20 points is if you have reviewed it in the last quarter, you have a system in place to remind you to do it, and you're also not paying for any software that you're not using. If you're using it poorly, you can still have the 20 points. You score 10 points if you've now reviewed your direct debits and have either canned or calendared the software you're not using. So you either got rid of it or you've put the time in the diary. You can have 10 points for taking that action. You can score 5 points if you will score 5 points if you have, or will put time in the diary to review your direct debits next week. So just to go over that, that's 5 points if you've put time in your diary to review the direct debits next week because you don't want to do it today, you don't want to do it now. And then you can score 1 point, as always, if you can't be asked to do anything with this. So this is day 4 of the Keep It Simple Stupid challenge. As always, whatever points it is that you've scored, put the scores in the bottom, put the scores in the comments. If you need any support, I will gladly share that support in there as well. Keep your running total. There will be no audit, but there will be prizes for the firm or the person that gets the most points on Wednesday, I think it is. That will soon be here. So that's today's challenge. As always, good luck.